Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is a lot of disagreement as far as the latest appointment that Ruto has done, touching especially on the ODM party. ODM is divided in their opinion, in their decision to take appointments from William Samoei Ruto. We heard about Babu Owino. I've seen the SG, Raila Odinga's position, Governor Orengo's position, among other individuals. In that move, there are two things coming from this higher Governor James Orengo's statement. The issue of principality. And number two, the issue about document signed in terms of agreement. Orengo is trying to compare the four individuals from ODM party who have taken appointments, nomination, who have accepted the nominations by William Ruto to the current Law Society of Kenya President Faith Odhiambo. Remember the appointment that Ruto did, of which he was giving an appointment to the LSK president. But she felt that with that appointment, it is going to compromise her duties as far as defending the public when the government goes wrong. She said, no, I'm not ready for this. My focus is on my work. I'm not ready to be compromised. What about those that Ruto has nominated? They welcomed the nomination with two hands. They sang songs. They busted into celebration. It shows like they were desperate for this. But Faith Odhiambo said no. According to James Orengo, there is no an agreement between ODM and William Ruto in arrangement of this new political outfit. So how do you go to something that has no legal backing, such that you work at the mercy of William Samoei Ruto? He can fire you at any time. Because of that, James Orengo, the senior senator, governor, is saying a big no into this new move. That is his position.
And let me say this in English, is puts conditions. Conditions. Because right now, the government is still a Kenya Kwanza government. When Ruto was in Mombasa yesterday, he was talking about Joe, my minister. Not our minister. We're talking about my minister. When we went to the Grand Coalition, none. Kibaki could not sack anybody without Raila's authority. It was written in the law. So tomorrow, if Ruto decides to take over sacking to document more, which is enforceable, which allows the rules, to go marriage certificate, that would be the greatest stupidity. We've got so many lawyers here, including Rodney. In the Law Society of Kenya, that lady, she is principled. She knows what Kenya desires. Kenya moyo teach. Ngene we have Ruto or Kagame Mabera. So we have to be very careful. Very careful. Odina mono all chuna, no mono watu mai, because one go siasa kai. To nitie jo siasa moko, I want to advise our politicians here. Nitie dhiang' moro kineno.
Now, as we continue with the panel discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, from James Orengo's statement, what we are learning is that there was no prior agreement between ODM party and UDA party in any arrangement of the appointment. No written document. That it was a gentleman agreement between ODM party and UDA, though he is silent on that. But we are concluding so because there is no way you can just poach 4 members from ODM. Then ODM is saying, okay, you need this one? Okay, take. Okay, take. No. Lazima wapiga kelele. Kwa sababu wanasema you take, it means they are in some kind of agreement. Again, his statement confirms that there is no any written agreement between William Ruto and Raila Odinga that brings or birth this new political arrangement. This statement is in agreement with what Raila Odinga said, that hatujaenda kwa Azimio, hatujaenda kwa, sorry, kwa ODM, hatujaenda kwa Kenya Kwanza, hatujaenda kwa UDA. They seems to agree on this, that ODM or Raila Odinga has not gone to UDA or has had an written agreement with William Ruto. Now, with this, then the question comes about the individuals who have been appointed. John Badi has been a principled person in his argument. You know, when he raises matter in the parliament, you listen to him, you hear a voice of wisdom, knowledge. A man who is principled. But it came to our surprise when we saw him taking the position and celebrating. People in his office were singing that ametutendea Emmanueli. Really? They were literally so much ambitious to get this position. They were desperate. And that's what encouraged that celebration. With these celebrations, it watered down all the good things that Mbadi had talked about, stood for, defended. Tukaona tu sasa huyu kumbe ni mtu wa rhetoric. You need to have some principles, guided by principles. You need to be a principled person. Joho akasema kwamba kweli mimi niongea na Ruto, mimi kajipiga kifua kweli. Lakini hata saizi anaimba wimbo wa UDA, amesahau ODM. Principalities. What about Oparanya, who is silent? But it seems that he is taking that position. Your policies and UDA policies are not same. Trickle down, bottom up. Inaingiana wapi? They contradict. So how do you go and serve there? So hapo, already, you are not a principled person. Orengo is saying, no, lazima kuwa na kitu na msimamo ambao unasimamia. Now, going by that, there is no written document of agreement between the party or leaders. So what protects you when you go to William Ruto? The same way Ruto fired some individuals to accommodate you is the same way he can fire you to accommodate others. That's Orengo, which is very true. So there's nothing for ODM party. Because if you'll be fined to have, committed some issues, then you are being fired or you are incompetent, and there was an agreement with the party, Ruto will require the party to give another person. Then he will nominate and appoint that person. Since there is not any such a kind of an agreement, it means he can fire the entire 4 team and ODM remains with nothing. So nothing there that is protecting this one, people, or binding this agreement such that you can argue it anywhere. Hakuna. So that Ruto, at least being a person with principles, you can respect the agreement. So no hajafanya Mudavadi because he respects the agreement that nitakupea hii. Hajaletea Wetangula shida because they have some agreement there. I will give you this. He has retained huyu mtu wa chap maendeleo chap the former governor of Machakos. They had some agreement. Lakini hapa kwingine hamuna chochote. It's a gentleman's agreement which is not binding. So because of that, Orengo is saying a big no. We rather stand with the youth. Badala ya kungojea hao wapigane, they want leverage on that.